You can make, I can say stainless steel. Hello, I am Fabi from Fabi Design Studio. Welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, you already know I've been a laser owner for the past 5 years, and I love sharing everything that could be helpful with you to make your journey a little bit easier. If you're new here, I invite you to subscribe and turn on your notifications because I will be sharing more about lasers. I have diode lasers, CO2 lasers, and I try to share everything that has worked for me along the way. I was no expert when I started using my lasers. I didn't even know how they worked. So if you feel overwhelmed, if you don't know what you're doing, we've all been there. Today, I'm gonna be teaching you how I engraved a stainless steel knife blade using my Glowforge Aura. As you probably already know, you cannot directly engrave on stainless steel with your Glowforge, but we're gonna be using a marking spray that is gonna give us that amazing effect, and it's pretty simple, so I'm going to be showing you how I did it. The materials I will be using today are this 8-inch stainless steel chef's knife and this black laser marking spray. We cannot just directly engrave on the metal, so we will use this spray that when it gets hit by the laser, it reacts by darkening or changing the color, creating our engraved design. The first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna cover our knife blade with our marking spray. For that, I'm gonna place this piece of cardboard so I make sure I don't stain anything else, and then we're gonna place our knife right here. We're gonna make sure we shake our spray really well. We're gonna hit our spray with light touches, making sure we cover our entire area that we want to engrave. And we're gonna let it to dry while we work on the digital part. Now it's time to turn on our Glowforge Aura, and always make sure your venting system is working accordingly, whether you do it through an air filter or through the window. Since our handle is a little bit thicker than what we are supposed to place inside our laser, we are gonna have to remove our crumb tray, and we are going to stack up materials to level our knife. We're gonna take it off and we're gonna put it to the side, and I'm gonna use some scrap materials I have to just level my knife. I'm gonna put this inside, and I will be using this Nomad measuring tool. I have it for my Glowforge Pro, but I measured the height of the Glowforge Aura, and I did some lines over here, which we are gonna be using to know how high we have to place our knife inside. Our material has to sit right in between these two lines to make sure the laser head doesn't hit it and it reaches the surface for a good engraving. Once our knife is level, it's time to work out some magic. For the design, I use Glowforge's Magic SVG to generate something unique. I'm gonna go ahead and upload that to my Glowforge app, and then I'm gonna go ahead and group and resize it. I'm going to align it and place it right where I want it to be engraved on the knife, and then I'm gonna go ahead and choose the settings for it. After trial and error, I found the perfect settings for stainless steel, which are speed of 180, power 10, and lines per inch 270. I then set out of focus, and I am ready to print. After the print is done, it's time to rinse off the lasering spray. You can see how pretty it looks already. And just like that, you are able to engrave a knife blade with your Glowforge Aura and turn something super basic like this knife into something extra special. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was helpful for you. If you are going to go ahead and engrave your own stainless steel knife blade, please make sure to tag me. I have other social medias like Instagram and TikTok. You can find me at Fabi Design Studio, and I'll be more than happy to assist you with any questions that you have. Comments, anything, feel free to reach out to me. I'm most active on Instagram. And if you're trying to feel more comfortable with your laser, all I can say is practice, and it's all about trial and error. And thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next time.